Hi, my name is Joseph Palazzolo, and today we'll be talking about learning styles. In this presentation, we'll be reviewing the following: different learning styles and their definition, the importance of recognizing and understanding different learning styles, and incorporating learning styles into your teaching curriculum, or how to teach different styles. As an educator, it is always most important to ensure that your students gain a clear understanding of the material that is being presented to them. The best way to help this process is to first have a clear idea of your material, but to also understand the way that your students learn. To do this, we must first understand the different learning styles. A learning style is defined as an individual's mode of gaining knowledge. Example, a preferred or best method. Let's take a look at the individual learning styles and their specific definitions. The following is a list of the different learning styles. You have visual, oral, or auditory, verbal or linguistic, physical or kinesthetic. So what do each of these mean? Let's now take a look at each learning style in more detail. The first style is the visual learner. A visual learning style can be defined as those who learn through seeing things. A visual learner will possess some or all of the characteristics. They're good at spelling but forget names. They need quiet study time. They have to think for some time before responding to information taught. They like colors and fashion and may dream in color. They like to work with and understand charts. The second learning style would be the oral learning style. Okay, the oral learning style can be defined as a learner who prefers to listen while learning. This learning style is also known as auditory. An oral learner will possess some or all of the following characteristics. They tend to remember and repeat ideas that are verbally presented to them. They learn well through lectures. They're an excellent listener. They can reproduce symbols, letters, or words by hearing them. They like to talk. Enjoy plays, dialogues, dramas. They can learn concepts by listening to tapes. They enjoy music, and they can repeat or fulfill verbal instructions. The next style would be verbal, or the linguistic. This would be the third learning style. They're defined as a person who learns using both written and spoken word. The verbal learner finds it's easy to express themselves both in writing and verbally. The verbal learner loves reading and writing. They also know the meaning of many words and rarely make an effort to find the meaning of new words. They love tongue twisters. Since I jumped right past that, I'm going to go back to it. They love tongue twisters. They love rhymes, limericks, and anything like that. They use new words and phrases they learned when talking to others. The final learning style would be the physical or the kinesthetic learning style. The physical learning style can be defined as those who learn learn by experiencing or doing things. This is more of a hands-on type of learner who would possess the following characteristics. They like the hands-on approach, as I said, to learning. It involves the sense of touch in learning. They like to do artwork. They like to piece things together, like puzzles and whatnot. They may be fond of doodling. They like to trace words in pictures, and they're often seen fiddling with stuff. They're successful with tasks requiring manipulation. Okay, also puzzles, anything like that. Okay, so as mentioned previously, it is important during your instruction to recognize the different learning styles. Recognizing learning styles early in the instruction process can help each learner to relate better to the information being presented, and it will also help them to retain the information. Let's take a look at some tips for recognizing each individual learning style. Looks like me. He's got glasses and no hair. For each learning style, below is a brief set of items that can be used to help you as an instructor recognize the individual style for your learners. First of all, we have the visual. They want a diagram or a map. They like to look at things differently than you. They want a different perspective on it. Okay, next you have the oral or the auditory. learner. They would rather have something explained than seeing you do it. They like music and respond with phrases like, I see it now. The verbal or linguistic wants to read information or have you read it. They like to have instructions laid out for them. Finally, the physical or kinesthetic, they want to do rather than listen. They want to try things. They want to try it out before asking questions. They want to see how it works before they find out how it works. Now that we have a better understanding, recognizing these learning styles, let's now see how we can incorporate them into our instructions. As in any instruction, we must come up with a plan on how we will incorporate what we know. We'll once again focus on each individual learning style and focus on some key ideas for incorporating them into our instructions. A visual learner, you create diagrams or pictures to enhance the learning. You use color to highlight important things and replace words with pictures. The oral or the auditory learner use music or use sounds to enhance the learning experience. You use sound recordings to provide background for them to help them learn. The verbal learner, read the content aloud, make it dramatic, use voices, change your voice, whatever you need to do to catch their attention when you're reading it. Ask the learners to explain what they heard, use voice recordings. And finally, the physical or kinesthetic, use hands-on activities. Ask the learner to explain it back once they've tried it. Use physical objects. All right, all in all, understanding and using different learning styles while providing instruction gives your learners the best possible opportunity for success, and it makes your job as an instructor that much more enjoyable and successful. The important things to remember are: always try to recognize learning styles and study up on the different styles if you aren't sure what they are. Always help your learner to understand their individual style. They may not know what type of learner they are. And finally, come up with fun and encouraging ways to incorporate their styles. And remember, your visual learners like to see while they learn. Your oral learners like to hear when they learn. Your verbal learners like to talk and read while they learn. And finally, your physical learners like to do while they learn. And if anyone's interested, there are some of the references, some of the websites I went to get all of my information. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.